Nigeria's foreign exchange reserves hit $40 billion. AFCFTA, Nigeria reaffirms commitment to digital trade protocol. Nigeria Export Promotion Council cancels MSMEs on product certification for export markets. Strong, innovative market necessary for Nigeria's future, says Securities and Exchange Commission. Plus, oil slips as U.S. storm trade eases, China's stimulus disappoints. This is Business Express coming to you live from the network service of the NTA. I am Musa Abubakar. Now let's bring you up to speed with business development. Nigeria's President Bola Ahmed Tinubu says there is the need to find a new pathway to peace without delay, and achieving this requires dialogue. The president stated this at the ongoing extraordinary Arab and Islamic summit in Riyadh.
Nigeria has always championed the cause of peace and cooperation among nations. Our own experiences, domestically and regionally, have taught us that identity politics are no substitute for respecting the nuances of diversity. The path to reconciliation may be fraught with challenges, but it is through honest conversation and deal-making that we can foster understanding. The international community has the opportunity to bear the new resolution. Your Highnesses, let us forget the human cost of this conflict. We must prioritize the voices of the families torn apart. The children who grow up in fear and the communities that for long rescue for stability. It is our responsibility to advocate for their rights, build a future where their dreams are no longer stifled by nightmare.
The governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, Olayemi Cardoso, has announced that Nigeria's foreign exchange reserves have reached more than $40 billion, the highest in 33 months. The CBN boss disclosed that the Apex Bank has achieved significant milestones under his leadership, noting that inflationary trends are now pointing downwards, showing the effectiveness of the bank's interventions. He said the reforms had produced positive results, including improvements in the foreign exchange market and the stabilization of foreign reserves, which has now exceeded the $40 billion ceiling. He said the achievements were due to solid policy measures, including recalibrating the monetary policy rate and raising the cash reserve ratio for the commercial banks to 50%. Cardoso said the measures aim at curbing inflation and economic stability, highlighting improvements in the FX market, and cited the elimination of multiple exchange rate windows. Minister of Trade and Investment Dr. Jumoke Oduwole says the government of Nigeria is dedicated to enhancing digital infrastructure across all state points of robust personal data protection provisions to foster trust and prevent cyber crimes and fraud. This was at the 15th meeting of the African Continental Free Trade Area in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Jumoke says Nigeria acknowledges the significant strides made with the Protocol on Digital Trade, which offers pragmatic rules designed to drive digital transformation across the continent. She says the protocol is set to bolster the growth and utilization of African digital platforms and computing facilities by African-owned small and medium enterprises within state parties. The minister believes that the seamless operationalization of the new protocol will serve as a catalyst for economic development by increasing trade, creating jobs, and reducing poverty, as well as optimizing the industrial structure of the continent. Now to exports, the Nigeria Export Promotion Council, NEPC, has tasked operators of micro, small and medium enterprises, MSMEs, on the need to get relevant certification for their products to enable them get buyers in the international markets, in addition to getting buyers in the local market. The NEPC said by getting appropriate product certification, MSMEs will be able to increase their production, which will automatically boost their income and will have multiplier effects on their companies with ultimate higher profits. The NEPC stated this at a workshop organized by a German agency, GEES, in Abuja, Ogun State, for MSMEs operating in 11 clusters in the state. The workshop was in pursuance of the access to market components of the GEES sustainability and inclusive economic development for decent employment in Nigeria, the program of the German agency. And the currency dollar braces for U.S. inflation data and several Federal Reserve speakers. How much is the Naira exchanging for the currencies? Let's see. Now let's head to capital market, where Oilainka has packaged a summary of how stocks fared in Nigeria last week. Let's see.
The NGX All-Share Index and market capitalization depreciated by 0.20% to close last week at 97,236.19 basis points and 59.92 trillion naira. A total turnover of 6.468 billion shares worth 75.745 billion naira in 48,804 deals were traded by investors on the floor of the exchange. The financial services industry led the activity chart with 5.666 billion shares worth 44.263 billion naira in 23,268 deals, contributing 87.60% and 58.44% to the total equity turnover in volume and value. The oil and gas industry followed with 245.722 million shares worth 15.877 billion naira in 9,057 deals, while the third place was the agriculture industry with a turnover of 216.422 million shares worth 1.087 billion naira in 1,653 deals. Trading in the top three equities, namely Sovereign Trust Insurance PLC, Consolidated Hallmark Holdings PLC, and United Bank for Africa PLC, accounted for 3.839 billion shares worth 20.905 billion naira in 5,652 deals. A total of 41,335 units of ETPs valued at 19.916 million naira were traded in 115 deals. For bonds, a total of 171,066 units valued at 159.609 million shares were traded in 41 deals. On summary of price changes, 31 equities appreciated in price during the week, 42 equities depreciated in price, while 79 equities remained unchanged. Olayinka Ojo for Business Express.
Well, that's it. Business Express returns tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day.